Hey, what's going on? Brian here with Intersection Records. Talking a little bit, I want to rant a little bit about some things that are on my mind about these rich, out of touch rock stars trying to tell us what to do and open their mouths about what their views are, you know, putting a microphone in their mouth in front of 18,000 people and criticizing the Americans, and people like Eddie Vedder taking a soundbite from a commencement speech at a Catholic university that has a enrollment of 2,100 people in rural Kansas, taking a soundbite and calling this guy names, and it's pitiful. You got guys like Kid Rock opening his mouth and running it and being inflammatory and abrasive, and people like Ted Nugent. And we're going to get into some of these people that just are, they can't stop opening their mouth. Some of these guys have been famous for 50, 60 years, and somehow that gives them makes them bulletproof, where they can now tell us, not not about their music, but about what they think that we should be doing as hardworking Americans. This is not my day job. I work every single day. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the office by 5:45, and I work all day. And then I go home and pick my kids up, feed them, coach baseball, try to shoot a video maybe. I don't need Eddie Vedder telling me what his opinion is about America. I don't need Roger Waters running his English mouth about my country. I don't need Neil Young telling me who can be canceled, who has the right opinion, who's spreading false narratives. I don't need the American idiot Billy Joe Armstrong telling me that he's embarrassed of the United States of America, the same country that funneled millions and millions of dollars into his bank account and then turns his back on it and is embarrassed. I don't need Tom Morello telling me from Rage Against the Machine, how much he dislikes this country. And people like Sinead O'Connor, and people like Bruce Springsteen, and people like Ted Nugent, and people spreading, just too many opinions. A lot of these people I've talked about, Bono, I like these artists. And I think there has been in history a time and place for, peace talk, like by John Lennon, and inclusion by Bob Marley, where you do it subtly within great art and the lyrics. And Marvin Gaye talking about the inner city and how are we going to be good to our children, how we're going to raise our children. After all, this is a life where the most important thing is family. The most important thing is trying to raise, if you're going to have kids, raise them. Don't just have them as a sport. A collection. We're going to collect this, and now we're going to collect kids, and we're not going to really do anything other than just own and possess them and put them into the world with no guidance, morality. Bob Dylan subtly did some things that maybe changed the way we think about social justice. Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, Frank Zappa. It's never too late to shut the F up. You can't help but hear these same people over and over and over again giving us their opinions, and I don't want to hear it. It ruins the music for me. It ruins the music for me when a guy that I respect, like Bruce Springsteen, can't stop talking about political stuff. When he, does he have a 12th grade education? I don't know what he has, but he's been a rock star for 50 plus years, and entitled and private planed out and everything else. even though he poses as some sort of hardworking, you know, for every man type of guy. Keep your opinions to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. Just because you've risen to this spot, that doesn't mean that you have you need to tell us what to do, because we're not buying it. And that goes for the right and the left. I guess everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and maybe I should shut the F up. But it just makes me angry. I listen to music as an escape from the world. I get home from work, I light up the barbecue grill, I want to listen to music. I don't want to hear about the politics. I don't want to hear about somebody taking a clip like Eddie Vedder out of a commencement speech and running a guy who is convicted into the ground just because he doesn't agree with what he thinks. Anyway, you don't have to say everything that's on your mind. Sometimes being quiet and silent is good. Put a good album out, legacy artists. Anyway, check out my channel. Peace out. Appreciate all the subscribers. Got to 1,000 last week. We're gonna go beyond that. We're gonna be positive. I don't do videos like this very often, but it just, you don't always have to say what's on your mind. And just because you're not in the spotlight media, you don't have to do a soundbite video to get clicks, clickbait videos. Anyway, peace. See ya.